Good morning. Welcome to Fabric Queen Tarot here. Here we are, another beautiful, wonderful day. And you know what? I've got a message for you. Okay? A lot of this is dealing with karma. All right? You all know what karma is. Karma goes, what comes around goes around. Okay? And maybe within your situation today, most importantly here, you're going to be dealing with some karma. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, 1919, your angels are hollering out. Okay? And that beep is your confirmation. Okay. Some of you see 1919. What are you thinking of? Okay. You're thinking of maybe possibly a root beer here. All right. Maybe a certain day, certain time here. All right. You might add 1 plus 9 makes 10. Okay. You got 10, 10 here within a situation. But here's the thing. It's almost kind of like a warning too. All right. Because judgment comes into play here. All right. Maybe somewhat of an influence here happening within your life. Okay, maybe somebody's influencing overall karma to be placed upon you, hoping that karma comes around, slaps you in the face a couple of times. All right, or maybe you're the one that's hoping for overall karma to go around and slap somebody else in the face here. But hey, let's get done with the slapping here because I'm feeling a lot of power here within this situation. And for some of you, this is repeated cycles, right? Okay, something that's coming back around here within your life here, most importantly, or maybe you feel like, you know what, your wheels are spinning and you're repeating the same cycle over and over and over again, wondering why. Well, I'll tell you what, there's going to be some changes, okay? Some of you are going to have this overall rebirth here within your life here. But what your angels are telling me here with this 1919 here is that karma is going to be paying you a visit. All right? Now, I don't want you getting all bent out of shape, okay? I don't want you getting all hurtful here within a situation because karma's coming back around here. But what I am going to tell you, let go of the control, okay? Because you don't have any control about this, all right? You can't control when karma's going to come into play. You don't get no say where, when, or how it's going to happen either. And you know what? You can't force it. As much as what you feel overall, you want to give some bad karma to somebody, all right? You can't force it. You can't give it to them, all right? It's going to come when it's supposed to, all right? It's going to get that person when it's supposed to, all right? Or hit in a certain situation. So be mindful here. And I'm hearing most importantly, whatever you do, just learn your lessons. Okay? When this karma comes back around here, learn your lessons. Pull up your big boy or big girl panties here and keep moving forward. Okay? Just chalk it up as an overall lesson. Absorb it and get moving. All right? Because you don't want to sit within this. You really seriously don't. All right? But the only reason this is coming back around is so that you don't repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. All right, so that you can literally learn something here, let go of something here, and move forward. Free yourself here within a situation. Make some space for some new experiences too, by the way, because I feel like when this, you know what, karma comes to pay a visit, you got a choice. That's right. You've got a choice. You got a choice to either sit there, okay, and wallow in it, okay, or you can chalk it up as an overall lesson, let it go, and move forward, okay, because when you move forward, you just made space. When you let it go, you just made space. And that means something new is coming in, okay? New experiences here within your life, all right? So get ready. Because, boy, I'll tell you what, karma is coming a knocking. This is for the collective. So, you know what? Just take what resonates with you. All right? And you know what? Leave the rest for somebody else here. And if you need a private session with me, reach out to me. Okay? My link is in my bio here. But I'm also seeing the polar bear here. All right? And what I'm hearing is, you know, the challenges that make you stronger. Okay, these overall challenges, and maybe karma has a little part in this. Okay, this overall karma that's coming into play here, it's only going to help you. It's only going to benefit you here. And yes, it is going to be a challenge when it comes in. But you know what? You're going to be strong after this. You're going to be bold after this. And have faith, okay, when you're faced with overall adversity here. For some of you, that part is going to be even a struggle for you to have that faith. And if you feel like your faith is waning, I'm hearing grab a hold of it, pull it inward here. All right. Take time to rest here. Okay. Clear your mindset here. Maybe overall reflect here within a situation. Dream if you have to. All right. Renew that strength within you. Remember who you are, where you came from. Okay. Because you know what? We all have psychic abilities. Okay. Each and every one of us do. It's a matter of whether or not you want to tap into those. Okay. And if you choose not to, that's fine too. But those of you who do, take a good look at that, because I'll tell you what, with the strength here, with karma involved, the challenges, the struggles here, you are going to need to rely on your psychic capabilities here. All right. Because honestly and truly, you carry that shaman within you. You really do. And there are times, I kid you not, polar bears, they're mystic, aren't they? Okay. It's that mystic side of you here. You can be real hot one minute, and the next minute you can be real cold. All right. Literally downright freezing temps is what I'm picking up on. All right. To the point that, you know what, some of this overall karma that might be coming in could be very, very cold. All right. Very heartless, very, very cruel, but very, very direct. So get ready. All right. But you're going to find strength in this. You're going to find a lesson within this, and you're going to be able to move forward here. And it's not saying that you're a bad person, okay? And it is not saying overall that everything you've ever done in your life was wrong, because it's not, all right? It is coming in so that you can end this repeated cycle and move on with your life, all right? And find some overall forgiveness within yourself and maybe possibly for somebody else. That's right. That's what I'm getting here today. What else am I seeing here? I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here, all right? And you know what? Be open to receive that healing and that nurturing here that you're going to be needing today, okay? Just to get you through that day. Honestly, because this here is going to be tough. It's going to be hard here, all right? Maybe your imagination here is running wild here within a situation. But also be kind. Be kind enough to yourself here. You're very, very receptive. Try to remain and stay calm here today. And embody here who you really truly are. Not what everybody thinks you are, okay? Or how you should be. Be your true, authentic self here. I also see the Ten of Wands here. And as hard as what this might be, dealing with overall karma here in a situation, understand the way you're going to handle this time is the realization here that things can be handled in a totally different way, okay? They really seriously can. And yes, it might create a little stress in your life, okay? Yes, it might create more responsibility within your life here. And for some of you, you might find yourself losing overall faith, okay? Faith within yourself, faith within your situation here, to the point that you become frustrated, all right? But I'm feeling and seeing here that there's going to be a little excessive pressure here being placed on you most significantly. And what it is it's to get you to see here what's really truly going on, what's really truly happening here. I see the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse here. And this is going to create some problems within your life. Some of you are going to feel a little bit insecure here within this situation. Maybe possibly, like I said, feeling like you failed, okay? Where did you go wrong here within this situation? What is it that you didn't deal with that now is coming to the forefront here? But you know what? With all that instability that you're going to be dealing here when this karma comes in, I'm hearing most importantly, go inward here, okay? Go inward here, because I do see the Empress, all right? And for a lot of you, it's about going inward here, working on your overall development here, okay? Finding pleasure and success with regards to the fact that, you know what? You're working on yourself right now. You're looking for some overall forgiveness, okay? Letting go of some anger, some resentment within a situation here. And it's a work in progress, isn't it? But this karma is coming back into play here so that you can end a cycle and you can begin a new one. And you can chalk up overall what this karma is about is a lesson. That's right, a lesson for you most importantly. I also see the Knight of Swords here in the reverse. And as much as what you thought somebody might be coming in to save the day, all right, the only person that can save you is yourself here. I feel like for some of you, you might have dealt with somebody who's very deceitful, somebody who's very, very crafty with their overall words and their actions, but yet somebody who's a little bit disorganized, okay? Unpredictable, okay? It's like you can't even predict what their next move is going to be here. And as much as what I'd like to say, you're strong, you're energetic, and you're ready to take on the world here, I feel like this overall karma that's being served here, yeah, has kind of somewhat dimmed your light here. I really do. 7 of Wands here in the upright. This is going to be a challenge for you to face. It really, truly is here. But it's nothing that you can't face. All right, as much as what a challenge it is going to be, as much of a struggle as what it's going to be here, you know what, it's going to be to your advantage. It really, truly is here. And you are going to overcome this here. And you will persevere. I can see it. 3 of Swords here in the reverse here. And you will recover. Because for a lot of you, I see you taking a good look at this, all right? Literally taking a good look at it, accepting it for what it is, finding acceptance within yourself, letting go of the hurt, the resentment, the anger, all right? The humiliation, the betrayal, the deceit, the lies overall within a situation, and just letting it go so that you can move forward within your life here. For some of you, you're not going to be able to let it go because this is going to be somewhat of a distraction for you. And you're going to be sitting there focusing on this and struggling with trying to find forgiveness within the situation because maybe you don't want to forgive. Because you think within your situation, forgetting or forgiving is forgetting. All right? If you forgive, you're going to forget. You're never going to forget. Okay? It's always going to be there. All right? It's always going to be there staring at you in the face here within a situation when you least expect it. But that does not mean you have to still carry around in a fat sack over your shoulder the anger, the frustration, the resentment, the pain, the hurt. No. Find that forgiveness. Knight of Wands here in the reverse here. Some of you might feel like you're being hurried along here. Okay, because when this karma is coming into play here, this is going to create a lot of discord here. Like you've got to make some quick, really fast decisions here. And somebody's really putting the pressure on you here. Okay, because they want an answer. They want an answer right now here. And you're not able or capable enough to give this answer to them. And a lot of this has to do with the fact and the matter behind it. They don't want to take accountability. Okay, they don't want to forgive. All right, they're not willing to bend here within this situation, and you're going to feel like they're forcing you to carry all this on your shoulders. But I see the 2 of Swords here. So understand within this situation, you're going to have to make some difficult decisions here. You can choose to hang on to this and keep repeating this overall cycle. Or the other option here is release it. Learn and release. Forgive and release. And this is not going to be an easy decision. For some of you, I feel like this could bring tears to your eyes. I feel like this could overall feel like your world is crumbling, okay? This could be an ultimate awakening here within a situation. Another awakening compared to all the other ones you've had to deal with here. But it's there and then when peace is going to be restored, okay? The Sun card in the reverse here. You're going to be able to tell immediately with regards to how you feel. For others of you, this might bring out a lot of unhappiness within you. Some of you, it might bring out overall that feeling of failure. There again, you didn't feel it, nothing, okay? Life is full of lessons, all right? We learn as we go here. And a lot of negativity could be coming to the surface with regards to this also here. Feeling that need to maybe possibly want to reflect here. Okay, go back, take a little look-see here, there again here, because here we are being faced with karma all over again. A repeating cycle here. And yet for others of you, it might be about the overall fact here. Loneliness, feeling like you're alone, like there's nobody around you to support you. And I'm telling you right here, right now, most importantly, you are never alone. Okay, there is always somebody there. You may not be able to physically see them nor hear them, but they are there. They are guiding you here, which is your angels. That's right. And I feel like this was your warning. Okay, this is what's coming in here. But understand, you're going to be guided right here to the Three of Cups. And that is overall with support. This is you communicating, you sharing here what it is that you're going through. What it is affecting you here. For others of you, this is you celebrating. You were able to find some forgiveness. You were able to let go, release, and you know what? You created growth for yourself, which is utterly beautiful here. And for those of you struggling with, is this really going to happen? Is this really going to work out the way I think it should? I'm going to tell you, yes, it is. Because I see the Justice card here. And that means the scales are going to be tipped in your favor here. They are going to be working in your overall favor here. There was a reason why this all happened. But you have to believe. You've got to have faith within yourself here. Because it's at this moment here, you're going to get that truth. You're going to get that clarity that, you know what, you probably should have gotten for years and years and years. But now it's finally knocking at your door. It's right here, front and center here. And this truth and clarity is coming in for you to be able to see something you weren't be able to see before. Heal from something that you couldn't heal from before. Maybe there were unspoken words. Maybe there were things here that were not finished. Maybe they were left unfinished within a situation. But this here is what's going to bring in balance. This is what's going to bring in that fairness here within your situation, most importantly here. And it's about that cause and effect here. All right. So I feel like it's not going to be external here. It's going to be more internal here within yourself here. And it's about that accountability. It's about stepping up to that plate and taking accountability. Because for a lot of you, I feel like this touches on your heart. I feel like it's part of your overall soul. And I think that's what's so excruciating, so meaningful about this whole situation here. Because this is a part of you that you're being forced to look at and take a good look at, because karma's coming back around. So with that in mind, this could be with regards to co-workers, friendships, significant others, okay? Literally in the markets of overall love, okay? There was something here from a love relationship that was never dealt with, all right? And you might think you are attracting in the ultimate here, but let me tell you something. What you didn't realize is what you attracted in here is bringing some karma with it, okay? And this karma is not going nowhere until you deal with it. That's right. So if you start feeling that cold, icy bit of a chill, and somebody is in your overall energy, and you feel like you're getting a good dose of karma, then you know exactly who this is tied to. So get ready here, because it is coming today. And yes, it is going to be to your benefit. You just have to believe. But take a good look at who and what is around you when this overall happens. Watch for the signs. Get ready. And with that, I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Bye now.